This episode of Southeast Iowa Today is brought to you by Griner Auto Body of Washington, Iowa. Using state-of-the-art techniques and decades of experience to get your car back on the road after an accident. Car Doctor of Washington, Iowa. No matter who Frankensteined it, they can fix it, clean it, and customize it. McDonald Boneyard of Keota, Iowa. For all your farm equipment and auto recycling needs. Hinshaw Trailer Sales of Richland, Iowa. You need a trailer? They've got your trailer, and they can fix what they sell and don't in their full-time repair shop. Gerling Repair of Winfield, Iowa. If your mower is dead, call Fred, your Husqvarna, Aaron's, and Gravely dealer. Fred also fixes and sells snowblowers. B&B Propane and the family of jet stops. Dutch Market and Coffee Talk of Washington, Iowa. Dutch Market can handle all of your grocery needs, and they even have a conference room you can use for free. Coffee Talk's drive-thru is open and ready to serve you coffee, energy drinks, sandwiches, baked goods, and ice cream. They all present the award-winning Southeast Iowa Today. Here's the author of Christie's Journey, The Beat Goes On, and your host, John Bain.
Thank you, announcer Cody Roy of NewEnglandDukes.com for your golden pipes and wonderful introduction. Monday, March 24th was a busy evening for the Mount Pleasant Board of Education. They had a meeting that night at the high school in the media center, and I was there. And as you've noticed on other episodes that I've posted from that event, like I said before, there was a lot going on. They had a lot to cover. They also covered the Mount Pleasant School Board Vacancy Special Election Petition, and the fact that once they get a petition asking for a special election, they need to respond within 10 days with a meeting regarding that. So they do that they did do that on March 24th. And I take you to that section of the meeting right now.
Item I is tabled, so we're moving on to item J, Director District 2, Vacancy Special Election Information.
Okay, so just an update for you. We did receive from the Auditor's Office last Wednesday the appropriate amount of signatures to call for a special election for Director District 2. So one of the things, or part of the process that needs to happen here, this according to policy and according to the code, the special election needs to happen between 60 days, not sooner than 60 days, not more than 70 days from the time of the vacancy. And so we'll be working with the Auditor's Office to get all of the details on that. I mean, some of the questions, that you guys have had on what about signatures? Someone who is running, what about signatures? It's the same. It'll be 50 signatures to run. You'll have to live in Director District 2 to run. However, we do vote at large. So anyone living in our school district, a registered voter would be able to vote. So what we, for Board President Blint, this is some Iowa Code election information. Within 10 days of the receipt of the petition, so we received that last Wednesday, so we are within that 10 days, the President of the Board of Directors shall call a meeting of the board. The meeting shall be held within 30 days after the petition was received. At the meeting, the board shall call the election, fixing the time of the election as required by section 39.2. So obviously, we would work with the auditor on the time and date of the election. However, if the board determines by unanimous vote that the proposition or propositions requested by a petition to be submitted at an election are grossly unrealistic or contrary to the needs of the school district, no election shall be called. So that would, there is provision for that by unanimous vote. My recommendation to President Blint would be to call for the election, fixing the time of the election at our next regular school board meeting, which would be April 14th.
Any other questions on that?
I just wondered if we had an idea, what's the estimated cost of such an election? Do we know?
I haven't. I will try and get that from the auditor. We did have some conversation about that. I know you talked.
Per ballot.
It's per ballot, and we'll have to have ballots in 4 counties. We're in Henry, Lee, Jefferson, and Van Buren counties.
Have we had anybody apply?
For the vacancy?
For the vacancy.
And we had one person apply for the vacancy.
Any other questions? Clarification on that? So that'll be added to the meeting agenda for 4/14.
As the superintendent said, 4 counties are involved in the election process for this item on the ballot. Henry, Jefferson, Lee, and Van Buren. So that's coming up, folks. The most important election you can ever vote in is a school board election. So remember that. And if you're not registered to vote, hurry up and get registered to vote. And why aren't you registered to vote? Anyway, I digress. If you like this episode, give it a like and make sure to follow and subscribe to this podcast. It's free. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my sponsors, Griner Auto Body, Car Doctor, McDonald Boneyard, Hinshaw Trailer Cells, Girling Repair, B&B Propane, and the family of Jet Stops, the Dutch Market, and Coffee Talk. I'm your cochlear implanted host, John Bain. Stay friendly, Southeast Iowa.